Hey guys, I'm Rob Richards, your trainer and coach for the Prozis Body Transformation. On today's video, we'll be taking a look at a series of leg workouts, specifically addressing phase 1 and phase 2 of the program, and in more detail of phase 3. You can get started right now by clicking on the link below. Sign up for free at Prozis Body, everything you need for training, nutrition, workouts, lifestyle, and supplementation. Okay, let's get started on this leg workout. The focus of the Prozis Body workout routine is to break it down into 3 specific phases. Taking a look at phase 1, weeks 1 through to 4, you're going to see a lot of the basic compound type exercises. Movements such as leg press and the squat. Exercises that will work the whole leg complex as one. And this is really set up to allow you to focus on the key components of training: movement, execution, technique, and your form. Take the leg press, for example. This is a perfect exercise that you're going to see throughout phase 1, but also bring it into phase 2 with more of an isolation approach. And for this, we can perform this with both legs, focusing on the same width between our feet as our shoulders, so we can execute that move and contract the quads at the end of the rep. The focus on phase 1 is more for the 12 to 15 repetitions. So on this one, don't rush it, take your time and focus on the range of motion and the quality of each rep. The idea is to contract the muscle at the end of each motion and allow it to come back down, but without allowing the weights to touch. You can see you can also perform this as a single leg. And on this one, you need to drop the weight down and shift your body mass over a little bit so that your leg is at the center of that foot plate. This is another prime example of the squat, especially with a machine. For this exercise, I recommend 2 to 3 sets, performing with both feet about shoulder width apart again, and you can vary the angle of the toes, just very slightly. You don't need to go full outwards and inwards, but it's just about a 10 or 15% change both inwards and outwards. If you're using a machine, such as a Smith machine or a plate-loaded squat, this is also ideal to perform as a single leg squat. Drop the weight down on this one, and again focus on keeping good form, your breathing, and feeling that muscle work. As we move more into phase 2, you're going to see exercises such as a single leg isolation hamstring curl. See, phase 2, so weeks 5 through to 9, we're going to focus more on isolation. This is all about conditioning, strength, and working the overall physique as one each week. The focus here is to perform 10 to 12 repetitions on each leg. You'll find this happens a lot if you're a regular gym goer and you always train exercises to perform both arms or legs at the same time. Soon enough, you're going to find a weakness and start to become more dominant on one side. Moving towards the end of phase 2, you're going to see more exercises like the lunge, walking lunges with dumbbells, with the barbell, and on the Smith machine. Throughout the entire phase of phase 1, 2, and 3, no workout is the same. Even though you're training the same muscle groups, there's going to be a number of different exercises that will change, as well as the method and the form. And a lunge is a great example of working the quads, the hamstrings, the glutes, and the calves all in one movement. It also encourages a lot more stabilizer muscle and synergistic muscles to come into play to help keep you balanced and maintain your upright posture as you walk forward. So practice this with a lighter weight before trying to go too heavy and really not execute that exercise as you should. Moving on to phase 3, this becomes a little bit more specialized, and you're going to see this throughout weeks 9 all the way up until week 12. What this consists of is more focused exercises that work the body as a whole and in a circuit. So less of the conventional heavier compound barbell type exercises and more dynamic ballistic movements like box jumps or jumping onto a ledge. Have a split leg lunge, extending the arms up into a press as you travel down. This is a fantastic exercise, not only to work the core, but to get the back, the arms, the shoulders, and the legs all working at one. You're also going to see some cardio included in with the training. With it being a circuit, you're going to complete one entire circuit, then finish with a 30-second sprint to really get your cardiovascular system going and all of the muscles working as they should before you move back onto an exercise and start to isolate each exercise. Phase 3 is more about volume training and intensity. 12-15 repetitions with minimal rest between each exercise. You're going to find for phase 3 that your entire leg workout may only take you 30 minutes. but I guarantee you're gonna feel like you've gone a full hour in the gym lifting heavy weights, even though the resistance may be lighter than you've seen in phase 2 and phase 1. But there we have it, that wraps up the end of our phase 3 and also summarizing phase 1 and 2 of our leg workout. For more information on training as well as nutrition and supplementation, you can get started right now for free at prozisbody.com. Don't worry, I'll be right there for every step of the way, helping to coach you and train you through your nutrition plan and your workout. Until next time, stay motivated, keep training hard, and you'll get there. I'll be sure of it. Take care.